Welcome everyone to War Whiskey Podcast. My name is Justin Fisher, and today we are talking about the holiday of Christmas and being deployed while on Christmas. First of all, I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And no matter how you're celebrating, I hope it's all with good health and cheer. A lot of people want to know what it's like to be deployed during a holiday. I went through three of them. I don't think my second one I don't think we were there during Christmas. I actually think we got back right before Christmas. Most of the time, towards the end of the deployment, if they can, they'll try to time it where you hit like a gate. Like in 2018, we had to get back before Easter. That was like kind of like a a benchmark. It's not always like a for sure thing, but something to give the troops to look forward to. So if you're deployed during like a Thanksgiving or a Christmas Day, basically the show goes on because you are there. You still conduct missions depending on what your op tempo is. A lot of times, if they can do it, they will slow down the pace a little bit. In 2004, I think we just did one morning mission. We usually do two a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. I think it was just a morning mission that day. The tempo kind of allowed it to be a little bit less. One of the cool things about it is no matter what holiday it is, usually you'll have some really high members of the command come down, like generals. And in 2017, it was people from the embassy, ambassadors, things of that nature. They'll come down and they'll serve a meal to the troops, which is, to me, it's kind of a big deal because of, it's like a lot of those guys were in the trenches at one time in their career, so they understand. Like it's nice to be recognized, even though it is mostly for a political show. But it's nice for them to come down and serve meals and take care of the troops a lot of times. Because the mission does go on. There's still people conducting patrols on Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day. There's still danger. There's things going on. But it's nice to be that recognition. As a soldier going through it, it's good to have a different meal. Like you get like the standard turkey and dressing and ham and the desserts and things of that nature. It was just really good to come through that, especially in like 2004. The meals were not as, you're getting like sandwiches at lunch and you were happy about it. You know, if you got those, it wasn't, you were hit and miss on the food depending on the supply lines. 2008, we had established DFAC, so you had a little bit more of a choice. You had that sweet midnight chow. People who've been deployed know that. But usually the DFAC will dress it up and make it really nice. You'll get a good meal. They may do some kind of, depending on what your op tempo is, I think they may have like some competitions just to build up morale. Because there's two things you can't defeat. You can't defeat morale and you can't defeat religion. So if you keep morale high, you can never beat it. You may kill them all, but you didn't really win. High morale, it helps win wars. Religion, basically, if you're dying for your religious beliefs, it's almost impossible. You just basically have to kill the other person. You're actually losing a part of yourself when you do that. But it's all to keep the morale high because it does hit a lot of people. My first two deployments, I was signal, so I didn't have a family. The last one I did, but my son was young, and I got to miss the holidays with him. It was still, technology has advanced as much where you could actually sit there and hear about what they did and things of that nature. A lot of times, platoon sergeant, squad leader stuff, they'll take over jobs for their soldiers, like on gate duty or radio watch or something, so they can enjoy their day. That's always really nice to do. It shouldn't be the only time of year that you do it. You should be every now and then giving a break to your soldiers just to show that you care. But it's nice. It's kind of a camaraderie moment. There is some sadness, though, because, you got people away from their families and things of that nature. Like I said, the camaraderie during the holidays, because you're all there together. You're all eating the same food together. It's kind of nice. I think 2017, during Christmas, I think our whole three shop, we went to and watched The Last Jedi, which if I could do now, I'd get my money back on that. But it was nice. We all went to Pristina and watched the movie. I want to say we went to dinner, too. They actually had a real movie theater, very similar to the States, so we got a chance to sit there and enjoy a nice movie with popcorn and all that good stuff. I actually remember I had the lid because they gave out specialty drinks and I had a lid that had like a some variants of Red Guard on it or something. Well, that being said, the holidays, as I said, the show goes on. If you have a loved one over there, please continue to send them your support and stuff. Technology is way more advanced now. Really, you're talking about Skype and Zoom and all this stuff where they can just talk almost instantly to you. The only difference is maybe the distance and time zones. So, if you're deployed and you're listening to this, stay safe. If you're at home with your families, enjoy your holidays. It's been a heck of a year. We'll do a year in review podcast coming up soon. I wish everybody a very happy holiday. And this is Justin Fisher signing off.